that the cheapest electricity in most of the world today is from solar power. Okay. Now, by the way, I come from a part of the world where it's not always sunny, and even in my part of the world, solar and wind can generate a lot of electricity. The incredible advances in batteries mean that we can use that electricity not only when it's sunny, but at night time as well. That's why we can use gas as a backup. But increasingly, any time it's windy or sunny, we should be using that power. And of course, Chinese technologies have made that possible. I think that very few people in the world understand just how much progress has been made in these technologies, especially batteries. The cost of using a battery to store electricity has fallen 20-fold in the last 12 years. What that means is that solutions that were impossible in 2015 are now obvious in 2025. And part of my message to the rest of the world is, if we can understand how these technologies have changed, we need to change our path to use more of them. It will give us cheaper electricity. And I recognize, China electrified initially with coal, but now China's building so much renewables, we can start to turn that corner. The European continent is still too dependent on fossil fuels. So if I look at the UK or maybe Germany, 70% of Germany's energy is imported. But the technologies of solar, wind, battery enable a country to produce its own electricity. And I think that's got to be, give them more security, but it helps bring costs down. It helps improve the quality of life. It not only tackles climate change, but it makes for cleaner air and quieter cities. I was just walking through Beijing and it's so much quieter now because all of the two-wheel vehicles are electric.
Indeed.
Most of the taxis, a lot of the cars, even buses and vans. I think that's an upgrade that we can bring everyone.